Have you ever stood up and your knees refused to follow? You used to climb stairs with ease. Now, every step feels heavier. You're eating right. You walk every morning. You stretch. You rest. So why are your legs still weak? The truth might shock you. It's not age. Not entirely. Could be something sitting in your kitchen right now. Sweet, colorful, supposedly healthy. It's fruit. Yes, fruit. For decades, we've been told fruit is always good, always safe, always healing. But here's the secret nobody's talking about. After 60, your body changes. Your circulation slows. Your joints wear down. Your muscles recover slower. And the same fruits that once helped you may now be quietly making things worse. In today's video, I'll reveal the 7 fruits that could be silently draining the strength from your legs. These fruits are praised for their health benefits. But when you're over 60, they might trigger inflammation, spike your blood sugar, and lead to that nagging heaviness in your knees and ankles. So don't go anywhere, because once you know the truth, you'll never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. I'm Dr. Gray, and this is Healthy Aging Life. On this channel, we uncover the science behind aging, how to fight weakness, fatigue, pain, and how to reclaim the energy you thought was gone for good. If you care about your strength, your freedom, and your independence, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll learn what to stop eating. But more importantly, you'll discover the right fruits that heal your legs, not hurt them. Before we start, I want to hear from you. Have your legs felt stiffer lately? Do you notice swelling after certain meals? Are stairs getting harder to climb? Type yes in the comments if you felt that. Type no if your legs feel strong today. And one more thing. If you want weekly health tips designed just for people over 60, go ahead and click subscribe. Hit the bell. That way you won't miss a single update. And if this video helps, even just a little, tap the like button so others can find it too. Ready? Let's talk about the fruit that might be weakening your legs and what you can do about it starting today. Let me tell you something most people don't realize. Every single day, seniors across the country are making the same mistake with the best intentions. They think they're doing something healthy, smart, responsible. They eat fruit, just a few slices with breakfast, a banana before their morning walk, a little bowl of grapes after dinner. Sounds innocent, right? But here's the twist. After the age of 60, your body doesn't respond to fruit the same way it used to. See, when you were younger, your metabolism was like a teenager with a new driver's license. Fast, reckless, and constantly burning fuel. But now, it's more like a cautious retiree cruising 25 miles an hour with the blinker on for 3 blocks. Your blood sugar spikes more easily. Inflammation builds up faster. Your joints don't bounce back like they used to. And guess what fuels that fire? Sugar. Even natural sugar. Especially when it comes from certain fruits. Now, I'm not here to scare you off apples forever or make you toss your pineapple into the trash. Though, we'll talk about that juicy little trap soon. But I do want you to pause and think. Have you been eating the same fruits for years? But your knees feel stiffer? Your ankles swell more often? That afternoon walk feels like a trek across the Mojave? You're not imagining it. Some of these healthy fruits might be quietly weakening your legs. Not in one big dramatic moment, but in small, daily hits that wear down your strength. It's like trying to walk across your living room with a pebble in your shoe. Annoying, barely noticeable, until one day you can't even make it to the couch without groaning. Quick question. What's your go-to fruit during the week? Type it in the comments. I'd love to know what's on your plate. And if your answer is banana, grapes, or something that sounds healthy but rhymes with mango, buckle up, because the next part might surprise you. Let's take a closer look at the fruits that are secretly sabotaging your strength and what you should reach for instead. Ready? Let's roll into it. Alright, time for a little truth-telling doctor to family style. We all grew up hearing, eat your fruits, they're good for you, right? Your mom said it. Your doctor said it. Heck, even the cartoons said it. But here's the part no one ever told you. After 60, not all fruits are your friends. Shocking? Maybe. But hear me out. Your legs don't just randomly wake up one day and decide to be sore. That stiffness, swelling, or Someone glued my knees overnight feeling. It's not always age. Sometimes it's what's on your plate. Yes, even that colorful fruit bowl. You see, certain fruits carry natural sugars and acids that used to fuel your energy. But now, they can sneak behind enemy lines, spiking your blood sugar, irritating your joints, and throwing off your circulation like a GPS that suddenly forgets where your legs are. Imagine this. You start your morning with a big slice of watermelon. Feels refreshing, tastes great, and 10 minutes later, your ankles are puffing up like a couple of overinflated pool noodles. Coincidence? Not always. Or maybe you're popping grapes while watching your favorite show. Seems harmless, until your knees start whispering, "We're not okay." Quick show of hands, well, okay, comments, who here eats fruit every single day? And be honest, no judgment here. Type me if that sounds like you. Now, am I saying you need to go full fruit detective and interrogate every blueberry? Of course not. But I am saying, the older we get, the more we need to eat for how our body is now, not how it used to be. Coming up next, we're diving into one fruit that wears a halo, but might be stabbing you in the knees behind your back. Yes, pineapple. I'm looking at you. Let's break it down. 1. Pineapple, anti-inflammatory or pain trigger. Let's talk pineapple. Sweet, juicy, exotic. The life of the fruit salad party. People say it's anti-inflammatory, and technically they're right. It contains bromelain, an enzyme that can reduce inflammation. But here's the catch. Just because it works on paper doesn't mean it works in real life. Especially not in knees over 60. Think of bromelain like a well-meaning house guest. Shows up, wants to help, but ends up rearranging your living room furniture and stepping on your cat. See, pineapple doesn't just bring bromelain to the party. It also brings a whole load of acid and natural sugars. And your aging blood vessels? They're not big fans. After 60, your circulation starts to slow down. Sugar spikes hit harder. Acids irritate your joints like sandpaper on a sunburn. So that pineapple you thought was helping? It might be the reason your knees feel like rusty hinges after a short walk. Some of my patients say, "Doc, my legs feel heavy after breakfast." And guess what they had? A smoothie with pineapple and a dash of regret. Ever feel a dull ache in your calves? Or swelling after sitting too long? Ask yourself, did pineapple sneak onto your plate this week? Comment pineapple surprise if this one caught you off guard. Let's see how many of us have been betrayed by a fruit in a spiky jacket. And here's a little kicker, if you're on blood thinners, bromelain might even mess with your meds. So, am I saying never touch pineapple again? No, I'm not a fruit dictator. But moderation, my friend. If you've been having unexplained leg pain, pineapple might be one silent suspect. Next up, a fruit that's soft, yellow, and marketed as the muscle's best friend. But for seniors, it might just be a wolf in a potassium peel. Let's talk bananas. 2. Bananas increase potassium, but the secret behind making your legs swollen and heavy. Yes, the beloved banana. Soft, easy to chew, packed with potassium. The go-to snack of every senior trying to stay regular and avoid leg cramps. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Bananas are kinda like that helpful neighbor who waters your plants and accidentally floods your basement. Let me explain. Yes, potassium is great. It helps muscles contract, keeps your heartbeat steady, and even balances fluids. But bananas don't just come with potassium. They come with a sugar punch and fast-digesting carbs that hit your bloodstream like a rocket. Your body, at 60 or 70, doesn't process sugar like it used to. The glucose spike from a banana can mess with your insulin levels. And that mess? It shows up in your legs. You might feel tight calves after walking, ankles that look like they borrowed someone else's socks. That heavy leg feeling at 2 p.m.? Yeah, could be the banana you ate at 8 a.m. Not to mention, bananas can cause fluid retention, especially if you've got high blood pressure, heart issues, or you're on certain meds. Combine that with slower circulation, boom, swollen feet and stiff joints. Now I know some of you are clutching your bananas right now like, "Doc, don't take this from me." Don't worry, I'm not banning bananas. But if your legs feel bloated and tired every afternoon, Maybe skip the banana a day habit and see what happens. Quick poll. Do you eat bananas more than 3 times a week? Type banana buddy in the comments if that's you. No shame, we've all been there. Now, if you thought bananas were sneaky, wait till you meet their tiny, innocent-looking cousins. Sweet, juicy, pop and buy the handful grapes. Let's get into it. 4. Watermelon, a cool blood sugar trap in the summer. A watermelon, the symbol of summer, the king of picnics, the sweet, juicy savior of hot afternoons. But here's something most folks over 60 don't know. It might also be the reason your legs feel like wet sandbags. Now don't get me wrong. Watermelon feels healthy. It's 90% water. It's light. It's refreshing. It's basically fruit pretending to be a beverage. But here's the catch, it has a very high glycemic index. That means it spikes your blood sugar faster than a donut doing the cha-cha. And as we age, our bodies get worse at handling those sugar spikes. Insulin doesn't work as smoothly. Blood sugar crashes harder. And what does that mean for your legs? Fatigue, heaviness, that weird sensation like you're wearing ankle weights made of pudding. Some folks tell me, "Doc, I eat watermelon because it hydrates me." Sure, but if you're also noticing swelling in your ankles, or it feels like you're dragging 2 cinder blocks after lunch, maybe the watermelon isn't helping as much as you think. And the real problem? Nobody eats 1 slice. It's summer. You're hot. You blink and half the melon's gone. So now, instead of hydration, you've just delivered a sugar tsunami to your bloodstream. Congratulations. Your legs are now hosting a blood sugar rave. Tell me, how many slices do you usually eat? Be honest. Type just 1 if you can stop at a single slice. Type, "I blinked and it was gone" if you're like the rest of us. Alright, enough melon drama. Coming up next, the sunshine-colored fruit that starts your morning right or wrong. Let's peel back the truth about oranges. You might want to sit down for this one. 5. Orange acid and sugar. The duo that causes dull pain in the knees and ankles. Let's talk about oranges. Bright, cheerful, the I'm being healthy fruit. It's in your breakfast, your juice, your vitamin C tablets. Heck, it might even be your kitchen wallpaper. But for seniors, it might also be your morning's biggest mistake. Here's why. Oranges are packed with citric acid. That's what gives them that zesty punch. It wakes up your mouth, and sometimes your joints. Now, acid in fruit isn't always a bad thing. When you're young, your body handles it like a pro. But after 60, that acid acts like a nosy neighbor. It pokes at things that are already irritated. And guess what's already irritated for most seniors? Yep, knees, ankles, hips, joints that have been through a few decades of wear and tear. Add in natural sugars and now you've got a tag team. Sugar spikes your blood sugar. Acid flares up your inflammation. Together, they throw a little joint party you didn't ask for. Ever had that morning stiffness where you walk like a robot until coffee kicks in? Maybe it's not just getting older. Maybe it's your daily glass of OJ smiling at you while stabbing your knees. I'm not saying oranges are evil. I'm just saying, they don't always love you back. Let me ask, who here starts their day with orange juice? Type OJ habit in the comments if that's you. I promise, no judgment. But we might need to negotiate with your breakfast. Alright, deep breath. We're moving from the sunny orange to a fruit that looks clean, crisp, and innocent. Green apples. Sour little devils or healthy heroes? Let's find out. 6. Green apples, good for youth, but acidic and causes pain in old age. Green apples. They look so clean, don't they? Crisp, bright, almost like a fruit that goes to yoga and drinks lemon water. But don't let that innocent crunch fool you, especially if you're over 60. See, green apples are packed with malic acid. It's what gives them that sour little zing that makes your face twitch. Now, when you're young, your gut handles malic acid like a champ. But as we age, our digestive lining becomes more sensitive. That acid doesn't just stop at your stomach. It can sneak into your bloodstream and start whispering, "Hey, let's irritate those knees today." Not cool. I've had patients say, "Doc, I love green apples. They make me feel healthy." And I say, "That's great, but do your hips agree?" because here's what I've seen. People over 60 who eat green apples regularly often complain of morning stiffness, random hip aches, or that annoying "my knees feel tight, but I didn't even do anything" feeling. And it gets sneakier. Green apples may taste less sweet than red ones, but they still contain natural sugar. That means they can still mess with your blood sugar, especially if eaten alone or right before bed. Let me ask, have you ever had a green apple as a late-night snack and woke up walking like Frankenstein? Yeah. You're not alone. Type Team Granny Smith in the comments if you're a fan. No shame, we're just having an honest chat. So, should you never eat green apples again? Not necessarily. But if your joints are throwing a fit, it might be worth hitting pause on that sour crunch. Next up, we're going tropical, and sticky, and sweet enough to qualify as dessert. Let's peel into the mango mystery. It might be doing more than just satisfying your sweet tooth. 7. Mango, natural sweetness, causes chronic inflammation and joint pain after 60 years old. Let's talk mangoes. Soft, juicy, smells like summer vacation, tastes like tropical heaven. And honestly, so sweet it should come with a dessert spoon. But here's the deal. After 60, mangoes might not be loving you back. Yes, they're natural. Yes, they're full of vitamins. But they're also packed with natural sugar. Like a lot. More than most people realize. And when your metabolism isn't what it used to be, that sugar hits different. Your body sees it, panics, and starts throwing insulin around like confetti. That sudden blood sugar spike, it triggers inflammation, especially in the joints, ankles, knees, hips, the places you really don't want extra drama. Ever had that heavy leg feeling after a sweet snack? Or that weird tingling in your toes that makes you check if your socks are twisted? You might want to look at the mango in your fruit bowl. I had a sweet patient once, Miss Clara. She told me, "Doc, I only eat one mango a day. It's my treat." Yeah, one mango a day is like giving your joints a daily sugar bath. Delicious? Sure. Helpful? Not so much. Also, mangoes are sneaky. They don't feel heavy. You can eat a whole one and still feel light and refreshed. But inside, your body's going, "Whoa, where'd all this sugar come from?" Be honest. When was the last time you stopped at just half a mango? If you're guilty of going full mango mode, type mango lover in the comments. We'll form a support group. Now, before you toss every fruit out the window, hold on. There's good news ahead. Let's talk about the fruits that actually help your legs feel lighter, joints feel looser, and mornings feel smoother. So now you know, not all fruits are safe after 60. Not for your legs. Not for your joints. Not for your energy. You've learned which 7 fruits can slowly drain your strength. You've also seen which fruits can support you, fueling your circulation, easing your inflammation, and keeping your steps steady. But this isn't just about fruit. This is about freedom. The freedom to walk without pain, to get up from a chair with confidence, to go outside and live your life fully without fear of falling. Getting older doesn't mean giving up. It means getting smarter. You're not powerless. You can take control, starting with one small change at a time. So here's my question to you. Which fruit surprised you the most today? Have you been eating one of these every morning without realizing the harm? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your story. What changes are you going to make this week? Will you swap out your morning banana for some berries? Maybe add avocado instead of reaching for grapes? Leave a comment below and help others learn from your experience. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like. That simple click helps spread this information to others who need it. If you're new here, welcome to Healthy Aging Life. This channel is your place for real, science-backed advice on staying strong, mobile, and independent after 60. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss our next tip. Your journey isn't over. It's just beginning. And remember, your legs don't have to get weaker with age. You just need the right knowledge, the right habits, and the right food. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next video. So now you know, not all fruits are safe after 60. Not for your legs, not for your joints, not for your energy. You've learned which 7 fruits can slowly drain your strength. You've also seen which fruits can support you, fueling your circulation, easing your inflammation, and keeping your steps steady. But this isn't just about fruit. This is about freedom. The freedom to walk without pain, to get up from a chair with confidence, to go outside and live your life fully without fear of falling. Getting older doesn't mean giving up. It means getting smarter. You're not powerless. You can take control, starting with one small change at a time. So here's my question to you. Which fruit surprised you the most today? Have you been eating one of these every morning without realizing the harm? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your story. What changes are you going to make this week? Will you swap out your morning banana for some berries? Maybe add avocado instead of reaching for grapes? Leave a comment below and help others learn from your experience. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like. That simple click helps spread this information to others who need it. If you're new here, welcome to Healthy Aging Life. This channel is your place for real, science-backed advice on staying strong, mobile, and independent after 60. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss our next tip. Your journey isn't over. It's just beginning. And remember, your legs don't have to get weaker with age. You just need the right knowledge, the right habits, and the right food. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next video.